Greg, there's a lot of talk about the millennial travellers and how they're going to be coming through soon to be a very dominant spending group in the travel market. How do you think their needs and behaviours are going to be different from the people who have been your core audience in the past, and what will Registry Collection do to cater for these people?
Well, I think they're radically different in a number of ways, but I'll start with the similarities. Our typical member now is experience driven, right? They want to go new places, they want to try new things. They're a little more risk takers than the average vacationer, which is typical for most shared ownership. But the more wealth you have, the more you tend to take some risks and be willing to do things that maybe you haven't done before. I think that's the same thing with this millennial group that's coming up. This group is more interested in experience, able to take risks, and less worried about, is that what I should do, or is that a place I should normally go? So I think that's a good thing for us. On the other hand, this group that's coming up, that's going to be the power and the wealth base as they get into their late 20s, into their mid 30s, their expectations are different. The length of stay is going to be shorter. From a purchasing perspective, they're trying to get a millennial to commit to anything is really a struggle. So getting them to buy something in perpetuity and pay dues in perpetuity, probably not going to happen. So I think we need to look at working with developers on a limited term product, a 10-year product that might have a 10-year exchange membership built into the price, and at the end of 10 years, when a millennial's now 40 or 45, you can decide what do I want to do and do I want to extend. So I think that's a future not only for Registry Collection and luxury exchange, but for luxury development going forward.
Mm-hmm. And as the behaviours are different from the generation before them, are they looking at different resorts and locations? Do they actually want to go to different places from before?
They do. The surveys we've done, it's an interesting trend. It's less of the going to the beach because the beach is beautiful, right? It still is going to a ski resort, but it's less about buying my 5-day lift ticket and doing. It's really about where can I track, where can I do zip line through the trees, where can I do some things they've never done, where can I snowmobile? That's a big deal right now. Arctic tracking, those types of things. So they may go to some of the same places, but they're going for different reasons. The one big change I see is all around health and wellness. It was a buzz a few years ago about people wanting to get well. Well, this is really a big deal about how can I exercise now. I'm very active now. I do very active things. I want to continue to do that on vacation, but I also want to enjoy myself. So that's going to be a big deal. And squeezing that all into a 3 or 4 night stay, that's going to be a challenge.